Meetings don't usually fail because people disagree. They fail because the discussion goes off topic. One small side point turns into 10 minutes, then 20. And suddenly there's no time left for what actually matters. In this video, you'll learn how to refocus a meeting politely without sounding controlling or dismissive. Stay till the end to practice the key phrases out loud. Let's practice refocusing a meeting when it goes off topic.
Stay with us till the end and you'll feel much more confident using these sentences at work.
We're in the middle of a project meeting. The discussion starts drifting away from the agenda. Let's see how Harry and I bring the focus back professionally. All right, let's review the timeline for the next sprint. We need to finalize deliverables by Friday.
Before we move on, I think we should talk about the new design proposal.
That's related, but slightly separate from today's agenda.
Yes, but it could affect the timeline.
That's fair. Can we quickly clarify how it affects the timeline, so we stay aligned with today's objective?
Well, the new design might require extra testing.
Understood. So if I'm hearing you correctly, the concern is about additional testing time?
Yes, exactly.
All right, that's an important point to keep us on track. How about we note that as a risk item and return to the core timeline first?
That works.
Great. So back to the sprint deliverables. We have 3 key items due Friday.
Actually, this reminds me of something about the marketing strategy.
That's a useful connection. However, marketing strategy is scheduled for discussion tomorrow. To make sure we use our time well, can we focus on sprint deliverables for now?
Yes, that makes sense.
Perfect. So the first deliverable is back-end integration. Any blockers there?
No major blockers, but we might need clarification from the API team.
Okay, let's capture that. Anything else affecting delivery?
Not directly, although I do think we should rethink the long-term roadmap.
That's definitely worth discussing. At the same time, the roadmap conversation is broader than today's goal. Would it make sense to schedule a separate session for strategic planning?
Yes, that's probably better.
Great. Let's stay focused on this sprint so we can leave with clear action points. Now, second deliverable, front-end testing. Are we on track?
Mostly, though I'm slightly concerned about design consistency.
Is that affecting this sprint directly?
Not immediately. It's more of a long-term quality concern.
Understood. That's important. But since it doesn't block this week's delivery, can we capture it as a follow-up item?
Yes, that's reasonable.
Thanks. I really appreciate the ideas. I just want to ensure we leave this meeting with clarity on the sprint.
That's fair.
So to bring us back, are we confident in meeting Friday's deadline?
Yes, assuming we get API clarification by Wednesday.
Good. It's easy for meetings to expand, especially when ideas are flowing. All right. Any final comments directly related to the sprint timeline?
No, I think we're aligned.
Great. Thanks, everyone. We'll schedule follow-ups for the broader topics. Now it's your turn. Listen first, then repeat out loud. That's an important point. At the same time, can we return to the main objective? Let's capture that as a follow-up item. That's a useful discussion. To keep us aligned with today's agenda, can we come back to the timeline? I appreciate the idea. Since it's slightly outside today's scope, can we schedule it separately? Great work! Refocusing a meeting is not about control. It's about clarity. When discussions drift, someone needs to guide them back, politely and confidently. Come back later today and shadow this video one more time. And if you want to lead meetings more effectively, subscribe for more daily workplace English. See you in the next lesson.